Alright, what's up guys? I got another Forza Horizon 4 visit video today, and today I'm going to be doing a Aston Martin Vulcan build, and let me go to it, and this is it right here. It's a Forza Edition Skills Boost car, and it's a $1.7 million in the game, but if you haven't checked out my last build video with the McLaren 720S, this is actually the car that I got from a wheel spin while doing that video. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna do this one in the Horizon Festival, and yeah, that's great. Let's hit that starting up in this autumn. All right, let's go. I'm really excited to do this build. This car, I mean, I like it, and I've driven it around a little bit, and it has a lot of wheel spin. So I'm gonna definitely get that taken care of. All right, actually. First things first, let's see if there's any cool paints to it. Let's see, let's find new designs. I mean, those are pretty good, but I kind of want to just leave that the same. Let's just go ahead and get into the good stuff, and hopefully, I don't think there's, yeah, I kind of figured there wasn't going to be too much. Well, you can actually engine swap it. Oh yes, if you can put the racing V12 in there, that costs $100,000. Alright, so first things first. Yeah, all-wheel drive, definitely. Racing V12, let's go. This is actually the first car that I've put the racing V12 in there. And then we can, of course, twin turbo it. Let's do it. And the launch and acceleration is already at 10 and 10. This is going to be crazy. I mean, there's actually quite a bit of stuff that we can upgrade in this engine. Let's see, right now, this thing has 914 horsepower, and we're just going to keep on going with this. This is going to be crazy. I just hope that the grip is going to hold up to it, and it won't slide too much. Which I think with all-wheel drive and thick tires on there, I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem, hopefully. With the 720S, we did get some sliding on there, but let's see, this one might be different, hopefully. Just finish off the upgrades for it. Alright, now we get to go to the tires or rims. So tire compound. It actually already has the Horizon race tire compound on there. But let's make these. Oh, and actually also has thick tires. Okay. Let's see, yep, it's maxed out in the back too. I mean, these are really thick, but. Alright, let's see, view basket. This is 150,000 credits, and it has actually doesn't have 1,500 horsepower. Hey, are you serious? I guess it doesn't have 1,500, but it still has 1,191. That's still a ton. Yeah, so I'm looking at some other tunes right now, and I don't see one with 1,500 horsepower. So I don't know if you actually make one with 1,500. The most I'm seeing is 1,191. But yeah, let's get this thing out, man. Alright, so we got this thing out, and let's do a little launch, and we're gonna go ahead and do that drag race. Oh, and I do have the Juggernaut unlocked, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a Juggernaut as well. And so, alright, let's go ahead and do this little launch real quick. Yeah, the all-wheel drive system really saves us. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I gotta go this way. We don't get a lot of wheel spin here, so that's good. I don't know how it's gonna do for cornering, but I know for launching we don't get a lot of that. Let's go ahead and set up this drag race though. So the 720S, from what I can remember, got a time of 8.5 seconds. So let's see if we can beat 8.5 seconds. I think we might be able to. Oh, I forgot something crucial that I didn't do this car. Okay. After this drag race, I gotta go tweak that, and then I'll see what we come back with. But I'm gonna show this drag race anyway. Alright. I see a lot of Paganis already. Alright, let's go. There's like one car that's not a Pagani, or two actually, I think they're not Paganis. I didn't even see where her speed was when we recrossed. Dang it. We got time 8.6, which is 0.1. That was zero point 0.1 second above the 720. So the 720 is 0.1 seconds faster. But I need to go and tune it. And they all were Paganis on those. Besides the bottom three, that was a Nissan 240 and the HSV. Alright, hang on, let me adjust this tune. Alright, let's go ahead and let's do another run of the drag strip. Alright, second drag race, let's go. Let's see if we can beat 8.6. Alright, good launch. We're leaving all of them in the dust. I'm at 150. We hit about 174 on the end, which I think is about the same, pretty equal to the McLaren. We hit 8.4. So I think that actually beats the McLaren. Alright, drag strip, drag race number 3. Let's go. I'm looking to beat 8.4. Well, we got 150, 17. We hit 174 again. I think that was about the same as the last one. Let's see. 8.4. Yeah, we got 8.4 again. So that's about what this car can do on the drag strip. So, all right. So last time I did a lap of this Ambleside Sprint, but I'm actually just gonna do this. I'm gonna actually do the Ambleside Village circuit, so we can get a nice circuit race. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to that, and I'll be back. All right. So we are back, and we're about to start up this Ambleside Village circuit. Let's go ahead and get in this solo track toys. Vulcan. Alright, let's get right into this. Once again, we're going against all the Paganis on this. This thing is grippy though. I mean, this thing like grips these corners. Just bypassed all of them over there. This thing does not like get any slide at all, dude. I'm telling you, this thing is crazy fast. Except whenever you take these corners slow. I think this thing is by far the best track / race car I've driven yet. I mean, this thing is able to pull these corners like crazy. And it is a Forza Edition car, so you get some extra XP whenever you race with it with doing... I think it was like a scales boost, I think? So you get extra XP, so that's cool. It's a bonus to have in this car. And if you're lucky to win in a wheel spin, which I cannot believe I actually did, then you definitely got to upgrade this thing and use this thing as a race car, because this thing is amazing. But now, if you don't have a lot of luck, which I usually don't, then you just gotta fatten your pocket to get this one. I mean, this thing is $1.7 million, and I think you're gonna have to buy it from the auction house, which is what we did for Forza Edition cars in Horizon 3, and that was even more expensive. So, not sure. You might gotta really try your luck on wheel spins for this one. I would like to find maybe like a little better circuit that has longer straights, but I guess this will do for now. If you know of a good circuit, then please let me know. Yeah, rip the e-brake for the finish. Man, that thing just gripped like crazy on the corners. This may possibly be the best race or the best track car in the game. I mean, this thing is crazy. I couldn't believe the amount of grip that you were getting from the corners. I mean, this thing, like, if you want it to slide, then you gotta keep it rear wheel drive. But if you want to just grip these corners like crazy, ooh, I got a Porsche Cayman, cool. But if you just want to grip these corners like crazy, then you have to go with the all-wheel drive.
You're through to round 7 of the Horizon Road Racing Series.
Oh, don't tell me I got this circuit now.
I've been looking at your race data, and I'm not surprised by this at all. Keep it up.
Alright, it's a different one. Alright, so now I'm going to finish this up with a Juggernaut. I'm really curious to see how this thing is going to do. I don't think it has a great top speed, but we're going to try. So while I'm driving there, I know I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to try to e-brake some of these corners and see if we can actually get this thing to slide. Yeah, no, not really. Let's see, there's a drift zone right next to me. Brake, yeah, I lost it.
Recalculating route.
This thing does not want to drift, it just wants to grip. And whenever you hit the e-brake, it's just like, what do you want me to do? You actually want me to brake? Like, what do you mean?
Turn left.
Or not brake, it's like you actually want me to slide.
Turn left. In 200 yards.
I mean, this thing is just... Oh, the cornering. This is definitely my #1 race car. Alright, so I am back with the last thing that we were going to do, and that is do the Juggernaut. And so, let's go ahead and leave this photo mode. The Juggernaut. And we're going to see if we can pull off this win. Alright, let's go. So we get the good launch on it, but I don't know if this thing is going to be able to pull off on the top end. I think it's going to top out and they probably will gain on me. Let's go, we're in 5th gear, we're going 210. Come on. We're doing 230 and we're climbing a little bit. We're not climbing a lot. 235. 240. Oh, don't hit that. And let me see if I can rewind that real quick. Alright. Yeah, you know how I was saying how this thing grips earlier? Yeah, it grips really good. But we're topping out at about 237, 238. We're barely gaining. Yeah, this thing is not good at all for top speed. But if you want it for racing, you definitely need it for racing. This thing is amazing at racing. The cornering is amazing on it. The grip on it's crazy. Just you need it for racing. Alright, so those are the keywords and the description. So the keyword 1 is grip, keyword number 2 is all good all around, and the description is 1000 horsepower race. And you can also search in my gamer tag if you want to download this one, which is Kai the Great 12, and it should be up on the screen now. And you can also go watch my McLaren 720S video. I made a 1000 horsepower tune for that one, and so that one was pretty interesting. You could go check that one out, and I'll also show how I got this car in there. And if you have any suggestions for me for future cars to do, then let me know, and I will try to do them as quickly as possible and save up money. Because if it's something like this car that was $1.7 million, and I don't have that kind of cash right now, so it'll take me a while to save up for it, but I will try my best to save up for it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.
To lose, y'all been eating long enough. It's my turn to cut the food. Pass the plate with my drink. This my day. Lucky you, hope you too. Woo! Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move. Give me some room. Give me some room. Give me the juice. How about the coupe? shoot. Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move. Give me the juice.